Alex finally through that 50-point mark.
Yeah. We we're over that now, and I thought that I thought that in terms of the performance and the what we asked of them to do, it was a really positive performance. The stuff we've been working on, the things that we knew we had to do, because sometimes against this team you have to suffer because they do move the ball, and they've proven that all season. But they've scored lots of goals, but we limited to very few. Listen, it's a positive day to get us over that 50 points, which is what we've been saying for a long time. And the performances have been a lot more deserving of wins. But yeah, really pleased for everyone to get the win.
You rung the changes. What was your thinking behind that?
Well, we were very late from Stockport. We didn't get back till 3 o'clock on Tuesday morning. And I just sometimes that people need a refresh. They need a restart. Dan Butler's played a lot of games since he's come back, and Lewis Freestone's been training excellently well. Jamie Reid needed just a bit of a restart. Sometimes when you come on from the bench, it sometimes just gives you a bit more energy. And we saw that, when he came on, he looked his sharp, bright self, and fantastic headers. Brandon the same, made a brilliant difference, and that's all you can ask. When you don't play, all you can ask is you have the right attitude, and they all did, and they made a difference when they came on.
And the players that started for you, the ones that came in, certainly stepped up as well. Harvey White, of course, with his goal as well.
Yeah, listen, Harvey's he's got that quality. I thought Lewis Freestone came in and defensively 1v1 was outstanding. 1v1 and added a bit more physicality, because when we played Listy and Kempy ahead of that, we lose a bit of physicality in the team without Robbo. So that was also in the thinking in terms of that position. But listen, they all came into the team. Good to have Dan back again. His natural power in there. And Louis appears starting again. He's been, it's been a frustrating time for him. He's got to, demand a bit more of himself in terms of training every day and getting in this team. But it was the right time to have a look at him and see what he did. And again, worked extremely hard for the team.
And Crawley, they worked really hard, as you knew they would, and got themselves back into the game. And we thought, here we go again. But it was such a strong finish from your side.
Yeah, listen, absolutely. We want to be, we want to press, we want to run after teams, we want to be really aggressive. But you also have to think about games that you play. Each game individually. And today, if you chase after this team, they can pass it around you, because they play that way, and that's the way they want to go. But we have to be disciplined and organised. And I thought that, to be honest, first half I didn't feel threatened. I felt like they just had a lot of the ball. Yeah, that's fine, but we didn't really threaten our goal. And second half, it was just a little bit after half time where they probably came on to us, and then obviously the goal. But then it was about changing it, and we've got this. What it shows is when you have that squad of players, you can change it, and all of a sudden you bring energy and freshness and quality on. All of a sudden the game can change, and the players thoroughly deserve that, because they've put a lot of work in this week to make sure we're ready for this game after Stockport. We've disappointed them on Tuesday, and we thoroughly deserve that today.
And good to see those fist pumps back in front of the East Terrace.
Yeah, it's great to celebrate with them, because I know that they've been just as frustrated as we have over the past couple of weeks because of the results. It's always nice to celebrate with them, because I know it means a lot to them.
Well done today, Alex.
Cheers.